There's a technology emerging that will make your physical body optional. Not augmented, not enhanced. Optional. And millions of people will choose to leave it behind. Virtual reality is approaching a threshold where simulated experience becomes indistinguishable from physical reality. Full sensory immersion. Perfect visual fidelity. Haptic feedback that replicates touch, temperature, and texture. Neural interfaces that feed signals directly into your brain, bypassing your actual senses entirely. And once that threshold is crossed, physical limitations disappear. In virtual space, you're not constrained by biology. You don't age, get tired, or feel pain, unless you choose to. You're not limited by physical laws. You can fly, breathe underwater, move at impossible speeds. You're not stuck with the body you were born with. You can be taller, stronger, more attractive. You can be anything. And here, as the part nobody wants to say out loud, virtual existence will be better than physical existence in almost every measurable way. Your physical body is fragile. It requires constant maintenance, eating, sleeping, exercising. It deteriorates with age. It experiences pain, illness, and eventual failure. It limits where you can go, what you can do, and how you can experience reality. But your virtual body has none of these constraints. You can explore worlds more beautiful than Earth, experience sensations impossible in physics, accomplish feats that biology prohibits, and you can do it all without the suffering, limitation, and decay that defines physical existence. So the question becomes, why stay in your body? The early adopters will be people escaping physical suffering, the chronically ill, disabled, those whose bodies are prisons. Virtual existence offers them freedom that medicine never could, not a cure, a transcendence. Then come the enhancement seekers, athletes who want to experience superhuman performance, artists who want to create in dimensions physical reality can't support, thrill seekers who want experiences that would kill their biological bodies, and finally, the majority, people who simply prefer the convenience, the aesthetics, the possibilities of virtual existence over the constraints of physical reality. Because once virtual experience equals or exceeds physical experience, staying in your body becomes a choice, and increasingly, it will feel like choosing obsolescence. This creates a civilization-level divergence. Some humans will remain embodied. They'll insist that physical reality has value that simulation can't replicate, that actual touch, real sunlight, and biological existence matter in ways virtual perfection doesn't capture. They'll be the purists, the traditionalists, the ones who refuse to leave their bodies behind. Others will upload themselves into virtual existence and never look back. They'll live in spaces more expansive than the physical universe. They'll experience pleasure more intense than biology allows. They'll connect with others in ways that physical distance can't limit. And the two groups will stop understanding each other. The embodied will see the virtual as escapists, people who chose comfortable delusion over authentic reality, who traded truth for pleasure, who abandoned what it means to be human. The virtual will see the embodied as prisoners, people clinging to biological constraints out of fear or sentiment, who chose suffering over transcendence, who stayed in the cave rather than see what's possible beyond it. And both will be right. Because here's the uncomfortable truth. Virtual existence might actually be superior, not philosophically, but if the simulation is perfect enough, if the experiences are richer, if the possibilities are limitless, then insisting on physical reality becomes aesthetic preference, not rational choice, like choosing candles over electricity because you prefer the ambiance. But something will be lost that we can't fully articulate. Physical existence has stakes that simulation doesn't. Real danger, permanent consequences, the knowledge that your choices matter because they can't be undone. Virtual existence, no matter how convincing, has an escape hatch. You can always log out, reset, try again, and that removes the weight that makes experience meaningful. A virtual mountain climb feels different when you know falling won't actually kill you. Virtual relationships change when you know the other person can modify their appearance, personality, or existence at will. Virtual achievement loses significance when the challenges are calibrated for entertainment rather than imposed by reality. Experience without consequence is just entertainment, and humans need more than entertainment to feel alive. But most people will choose it anyway, because comfort is more appealing than meaning, Because pleasure without pain is more attractive than authentic struggle. Because unlimited possibility feels better than constrained reality. So physical bodies will become obsolete. Not eliminated, but relegated. Used occasionally for nostalgia or ritual, but abandoned as the primary mode of existence. Humanity will continue, but in spaces that have no physical location. As consciousness is inhabiting simulations rather than organisms inhabiting the universe, and will gain everything technology can provide. Immortality. Perfection. Infinite experience. Freedom from every constraint that limited human existence for millions of years. We'll just lose the one thing that made us human in the first place. Being physical beings whose existence is bound to the reality we evolved in. Bodies will become obsolete, and we'll spend the rest of our simulated existence wondering if we made the right choice when we left them behind. But we won't go back, because you can't return to limitation once you've experienced transcendence. Even if the transcendence is just very convincing code,